What's up everybody, and thank you for joining me for another video. My name is Whack4863, but you can call me Whack. In today's video, I want to look at 10 things that I feel like Enshrouded does right. These are things that I just came across, and I felt like they were really good for the game. Now these are in no particular order, just things that I happened upon that I felt like were really nice. Eating is not a requirement to survive in the game. Instead, it's used to apply buffs to your character. So you might get a larger health bar, faster health regeneration or stamina regeneration. So instead of just keeping you alive, the food offers you different buffs. I found this to be a really nice feature where I could apply the different buffs that I needed in that point in time. So if I was going on an adventure, I could apply a buff that gave me a larger health bar and a larger stamina pool. If I was just hanging around the house chopping down trees, I could just eat something that gave me more stamina to chop down those trees. This allowed me to save some food for specific adventures. From what I could tell so far, there are no expiration timers in the game, so your food is not going to rot in your inventory and it's not going to expire. So once you have it, whether it's raw or cooked, it's going to be there until you use it. This is a really nice feature, so you're not spending so much time looking for food and harvesting animals for their delicious morsels. Repairing your tools and weapons is done with a single click of a button. All you have to do is interact with your workbench, and that's going to repair everything in your inventory. You don't have to spam a repair button in order to repair everything. You simply interact with your workbench and bam, everything is repaired. This is great for saving time and saving on your mouse clicks. I don't know how many times I've thought about the amount of clicks that I'm using just to repair my gear and that it's wearing down my mouse. So I really like the fact that it's a single interaction to repair. There are quick move buttons for your inventory system. So if you have like items in your inventory and in a chest, you can click a single button to either add those to the chest or remove them from the chest. This makes sorting your inventory so much easier, and I wish every single game would adopt this feature. This is a really nice thing that all players benefit from, just being able to go up to a chest, click a specific button, and have everything that you would have moved into that chest manually automatically get moved in there and stacked accordingly. Ladders and climbable objects do not require a special button to start the climbing animation. It happens automatically when you approach it, and I think this is a really nice feature because I don't have to waste any time interacting with the ladder to go up or down. And I know this seems like a very small thing, but in the grand scale of the amount of time you'll likely spend interacting with climbable surfaces, this is going to save a ton of time in the long run. And honestly, it just feels better to just walk up and start using it instead of having to press a button to interact with it. If you're enjoying this video so far, go ahead and whack that like button as it helps this video grow and get out there to more people. I'll also have more Enshrouded videos coming as the game releases and as news comes out, so don't forget to subscribe to the channel and ring that bell so you get notified when I upload another video. You can fast travel at any point in time as long as you are not in combat and not in the Shroud. In order to do this, all you need to do is open up your map and choose the location that you want to fast travel to. You can also press R to fast travel back to the most recent respawn location that you've interacted with. As you explore, you will unlock more fast travel locations, allowing you to select them on the map to fast travel to, and at any point in time, you can fast travel back to your home. This makes the adventures much more fun, so you can go one direction, get to that location, engage in the content, and then turn around and fast travel home. Now there is drop on death in Enshrouded, however, it is not the entirety of your inventory. The items that you would use to fight with and your armor are going to remain in your inventory. It's just the extra loot that you're going to drop, and if you want that loot, you can run back and retrieve it from your gravestone. Now, I'm not sure how long gravestones will remain in the world. However, I did have a death run where I died a lot, and I had about 5 different gravestones on the map at the same time that I was later able to go and pick up. And if you die in an area that you're not supposed to be able to reach, like falling into a pit of lava or going into the shroud that is a higher level than you're prepared for, the game will move your death marker to an area that you can reach closest to where you died. Items don't clutter your backpack. What I mean by that is there are separate slots for your armor, there are 2 hotbars to switch between, and then you have your backpack as well. You will not see items that are in your hotbar in your backpack also. You're also not going to see the armor that you're wearing in your backpack, so you actually have quite a bit of room for your own inventory. There's also no encumbrance system, so as long as you have room for it in your inventory, you can bring it back to your base. There are different prompts for picking up different items. I found this odd at first where one thing would say collect, another thing would say loot, another thing would say pick up, and I was really set back by it when I first came across it. However, after playing for a while, it made sense why they did this. You could be running along and find a bunch of rocks that you don't want to pick up. Those are going to say collect. You know just by seeing the prompt that those are stones and that you may not want to spend time collecting those. Although I would say that the animations for looting and collecting are very quick, and it's nice to see that in a game like this where you're not spending a bunch of time watching an animation gather plant fiber. Workbenches actually use the inventory from your chests as well, so you don't always have to have the resources in your inventory to craft on those benches. I think this is a really nice feature, not having to load up on all those items and go to the crafting station to craft them. A lot of the times I'll forget an item, I'll forget what item I needed, and I'll have to run between the chest and the crafting table a couple of times to gather everything that I need. Directly from that crafting bench, you can also access your character crafting screen. So if you needed to craft something, say like string, which is only in the character screen, you can just swap over to that tab instead of exiting out of the workbench UI to get into your own UI and then back into the workbench to craft what you needed. And this just makes the crafting system much easier and much more seamless. Stay tuned for more videos about Enshrouded as I uncover more secrets about the game. Don't forget to whack the like button on your way out and let me know in the comment section below if you have this game wishlisted. I'd like to thank all my YouTube members for your continued support. Y'all are absolute legends. If you'd like to become a legend, there's a button that says join on this page. Click that for details. There's 2 videos on the screen. Click one of those to watch next and I'll meet you over there.